Welcome to the Prep Zone. My name is Grant Yenny, and tonight we have the Battle of Mandeville Girls Basketball Edition as Mandeville travels to take on Fontainebleau. I spoke with both coaches moments ago. Let's hear what they had to say, and we'll get to the action. Pre-game with Coach Ockman. Coach, it's our first time seeing your team this season. Can you give us a rundown on how your season's been so far?
We've been kind of inconsistent, up and down. Just new coach coming in. You're trying to change some things, and so your players are trying to adjust, and so we have some veteran players that are used to doing things one way, and so yeah, we've had a little trouble, but we're trying to turn that around.
And what's it going to take to beat a team like Mandeville here tonight in this rivalry matchup?
I think we definitely have to come out with some intensity. They're going to be ready to play. The biggest thing is taking away Megan Bubeck, the lefty. She's a big scoring threat for them. The outside shooters, making sure they're contained. And if we push the ball in transition and we can finish in transition, I think we can control this game.
Pre-game with Coach Wyman. So, Coach, it's our first time seeing your team this season. Can you give us a rundown on how your season's been so far?
I guess you could say a little up and down, what we were talking about earlier. The girls, we're working hard. We're doing good things. It just feels like we just missing some things some games. Some games we'll play great defensively, not so well offensively. We'll play great offensively, not so great defensively. It just feels like we haven't put full quarters together. So we're hoping we could try to put full quarters together tonight.
And this is a big rivalry matchup. We heard them trying to outdo each other in warm-ups, just counting off numbers. How do you keep emotions in check in a game like this?
I just told the girls to focus on what we do. At this point, this would be a big PowerPoint win for us. So the girls want to take it serious and come over here and get their heads right. Hopefully that we come over and they don't let that disturb them. So hopefully we'll just focus on what we do and just try to finish the game tonight.
Owen and DeStanislao to tip this one off to get this girls basketball matchup underway in a very loud kennel here at Fontainebleau High School, always bringing the energy, especially in this rivalry matchup as Fontainebleau has the ball on their side of the court. Bounce pass, Picconi's open. Picconi gets Fontainebleau on the board first. Mandeville works the ball down. That'll lead to a Fontainebleau throw-in. A turnover for the Skippers. Oh, check that. It was last touched by a Fontainebleau player. A little bit of contact as it's passed to Bubeck. Bubeck able to find Tulos. Now DeStanislao up and out. Picconi comes away with it. Quickly the other way is Jordan Picconi, and she's fouled. Mandeville's arguing that it was not a shooting foul. So they're saying it should be a throw in there. She wasn't shooting as she was fouled. But Jordan Picconi will head to the line to shoot for the Lady Bulldogs. First shot is off the mark. Second shot, drains it. So 3-0 Fontainebleau leads. Tulos brings it up court, looking to get it to Bubeck. Drains it. And that ties it up at 3 apiece. Open for, no, off the mark. Bubeck comes away with the rebound. Going back the other way, looking to take it coast to coast. Gets the rebound, puts it back, doesn't go, and Fontainebleau comes away with it as Paige Owen comes up with it. Here's Picconi to Lange. Three-point attempt, drains it. Wow, that was a beauty from Rachel Oob. 6-3, Fontainebleau leading. Oh, major contact there. Mandeville comes up with it. No whistle, play on. So Bubeck looking for the jumper. Now a three-point attempt for the Skippers. Hits off the front edge of the rim and into Picconi's possession. Jordan Picconi with the bounce pass to Lange. Picconi driving, and she's fouled. That'll send Picconi back to the line to shoot. First attempt, drains it. So Picconi 2 for 3 on the night. Make that 3 for 4. Fontainebleau leads 8-3 here with 5:30 to go in the first. Bubeck for 3. Oh, wow, drains it. 6 points. That's all 6 of Mandeville's points coming from the junior Megan Bubeck. And Coach Achman talked about that in pregame, how 13 is the one that they really need to focus on to stop. Layup. Bubeck comes down with it, puts it back up off the mark, and Picconi comes down with it. That's Jordan Picconi going the other way for the Lady Bulldogs. Jordan finds Jaden. Lange turns, puts it up, and Bubeck comes down with it. Her third rebound of the night. That one a little high, the pass high and out of reach of Charlotte Richardson. Here's Owen to Lange. Oh, and there, Lange steps out. That'll be a throw-in for Mandeville. A good job there by DeStanislaw, limiting where Lange could go, and basically the only way to go was out of bounds. Oh, and travel called on Lexi Palesi. Picconi splitting defenders. Here's 3 attempt off the mark. Lange comes down with it, puts it back up. Great hustle there by the junior Bryn Lange. 10-6. Lady Bulldogs leading, and another travel called on the Lady Skippers. Looking to get through. Bubeck knocks it loose. Ball still loose, wrestling for it. My goodness. And a jump ball called after all of that. So Richardson throws it in to Toulos. And that one knocked away by Lange. So Lange kind of knocked it off course. Toulos had her hand on it last, and it'll be a throw-in for the Lady Bulldogs when we come back after this break. 3:15 to go here in the first, and Fontainebleau leads 10-6. Inbounds pass as Picconi brings the ball up court. Good vision there to find Oob. Owen to Oob. Passing around the horn Piccone thought about it, now finds Oob open for three, off the mark. And Richardson, good hustle there, running through. It was a bit of a kind of a melee there going for the ball. Richardson able to come through it, and now here's Lange going back the other way, and too much on the lay-in, but Oob with the putback goes. And it's 12-6. Good pass there, dumping it off the mark. Piccone dumps it out. Oob knocked loose from Lange, but Piccone able to come up with it. And that'll be called on the Lady Skippers. And Mandeville will take a timeout. 1:54 to go here in the first. Fontainebleau leading 12-6. First shot is off the mark. Second shot from Jordan Piccone. Drains it. So 13-6. Fontainebleau leading. Richardson. That was a meta dunk, and Fontainebleau getting it back. Here's Lange, dumping it off to Oob. Lange for three, off the mark, and Mandeville comes away with it, but full court press on, and wow, like a defensive back coming up and picking that one off, and too much on the lay-in as it bounces off the glass. And Bubeck called with the foul. Oob up to Piccone. Piccone off the mark, and Bubeck comes away with it. Too much on the pass, looking for Richardson. And the pass off the mark as that one goes out of bounds for a Lady Bulldog throw-in. Piccone looking for an option to pass to. Three-point attempt from Lange, off the mark. Let's see, Lange gets it back. Lange turns, puts it up, and Duncan comes away with it. Duncan, a 5'6" junior for Coach Weinmunson. Richardson loses the handle, and it's Piccone going back the other way with 30 on the clock here in the first. Oh, wow. In. 2 points for Jordan Piccone. 6 points on the night for Piccone, and it's 15-6. Fontainebleau as Bubeck battles through and lays it in. Five seconds on the clock. Oob. Here's Piccone putting it up at the buzzer. It's off the mark. And at the end of one, Fontainebleau leads 15-8. Fontainebleau inbounds coming out of the break, kicking off the second. Lange dumping it off there to Sylvan. Piccone hesitated there, had an open shot. Now here's Sylvan to Lange. Sylvan open, driving, kicks it back out. Piccone, the jumper. All Fontainebleau on that side, so they come away with it easily. Driving Piccone puts it up. Off the mark, but Fontainebleau gets it back. Here's Piccone again. Sylvan finds Mulkey. Oh, big collision there. Yeah, that'll be 3 shots. Jordan Piccone back to the line again. Drains the first one. Second attempt coming. Drains it. DeStanislaw and Palesi checking in for the Lady Skippers as the third attempt is coming from Piccone. Perfect. 9 points on the night for Jordan Piccone as Fontainebleau leads 18-8 here in the second. Bounce pass to Hemawai. They're looking for DeStanislaw, but it was off the mark, and Fontainebleau comes away. Another turnover for the Lady Skippers. Foul called on Piccone. Throw in coming for the Lady Skippers. Bounce in to Tulos. Tulos finds Hemawai. Hemawai double covered. Needs to find an option to pass to. Oh, and able to split defenders and get through. Hemawai puts it up, and it's tipped out by Jordan Piccone, but that'll be skipper ball under their own basket. Tulos out to Buback. Three-point attempt from Tulos. Lady Skippers come down with it. Nearly tipped away by Lange, but Buback able to control it. Buback, another rebound, puts it up. DeStanislaw off the glass. DeStanislaw gets it back. This is a battle. Buback for 3. And kept in? No, they're going to say that Palesi stepped out. So the Lady Bulldogs will inbounds, and Sylvan will bring it up court. There's Lange. Sylvan lays it up, and Buback comes down with it. Bounce pass up to Tulos. Sylvan trying to steal the ball from behind, but knocked it loose. And that'll be a throw in for the Lady Skippers. Piccone over Palesi. Here's Hemawai. Buback, and that'll be a foul as they hit DeStanislaw's hand. So Alyssa DeStanislaw, 5'7" junior for Coach Wayne Munson to the free throw line. Sinks the first one. Second shot off the mark. Piccone coming down with it. Sylvan drains it. T. Sylvan, the team's leading scorer for the Lady Bulldogs. Tulos to throw this one in. Buback looking for an option to pass to. Bounce pass there. Sylvan rushed forward to try and break that one up. Instead, it results in a foul. But I like the aggressive play to try and pick the ball off. Buback bounce pass to Stanislaw. Oob throws it into Lange. Then Beverly, as that looked like it was going out, Beverly reached out, brought it back in, and Buback finds Hamawai, and that'll be a Fontainebleau throw-in. 3:36 on the clock here before half, and Fontainebleau's leading 20-9. Sylvan, Lange, and going the other way is Buback. Has to get around Sylvan, puts it up, and the foul called. So that'll send Buback to the line to shoot. First shot off the mark. Second shot off the mark, and that'll go out of bounds off of Oob. So that'll be a throw-in for the Lady Skippers. Buback bounce pass to Tulos. Buback for three. Drains it. Her third three of the night. And Buback has 11 of Mandeville's 12 points on the night. Sylvan bounce pass out to Piccone for three. Too much on it. Rainbows over the rim. Piccone driving. Ball comes loose. Fontainebleau comes away with it. Here's Oob. Foul called on the Lady Bulldogs. So it'll be a throw-in for the Lady Skippers. Tulos driving, and that hit off the... Oh, they're going to call it with a travel. Three-point attempt. Lange strains it. Bryn Lange with 5 points on the night now as Fontainebleau leads 23-12 here with 1:45 to go before half. Palesi with Owen guarding her. Tulos Up, Owen comes down with it. And going the other way is Rachel Lube. And that'll be Lady Skipper ball. Oh, and an errant pass there as Richardson came up. Tillis was looking to pass it to Richardson, but she came up and the ball went to Coach Piccone there on the Fontainebleau bench. Coach Ochtman takes a 30-second timeout, a minute 2 to go here before half, and Fontainebleau leads 23-12. Fontainebleau throwing this one in. Oob into Mulkey. Under a minute to play here in the half. Lange, good no-look pass there. Back to Mulkey. Lange up to Owen. Oh, and an errant pass. As now Mulkey runs this one down. Piccone. Long pass, three-point attempt. Oob drains it. Her second three of the night, and now she has 8 points. And Fontainebleau leads 26-12 with 15 seconds remaining here in the first half. Here's Richardson. And knocked out of bounds. Great hustle there by Bren Lange. And Bubeck throwing in there in front of the Fontainebleau cheering section over there. The Kennel Crazies. Bubeck for three. Is off the mark as Owen comes down with it. 1 second on the clock. Up. And the buzzer will sound to send us to half as Fontainebleau leads 26-12. Kicking off the second half, Fontainebleau leading 26-12 over the Mandeville Lady Skippers. Jordan Piccone leads the Lady Bulldogs with 9 points, and Lange able to come away with it and blocked by DeStanislaw. Going the other way are the Lady Skippers. Oh, and a trip from behind. So Bubeck to throw this one in. Into Tullis. Now Richardson looking for an option to throw to, looking for DeStanislaw. Couldn't quite haul it in, tipped up and into Piccone possession. Lady Bulldogs putting this one up. Bubeck will be called with the foul. Oh no, that's called on Jaden Piccone. So Palisi throws it in to Tullis. Looking to get around Sylvan. Richardson, open three-point attempt. Off the mark. And Sylvan, inbounds pass. Sylvan. And Piccone wasn't expecting it. Mandeville going the other way, and that'll be a foul. On Jordan Piccone. Tullis to throw in. And picked off by Sylvan. No, Bubeck gets it. Tullis lofts it up. Palisi looking to put it back, and Piccone comes down with it. Lange over to Piccone. Coach Ockman telling Sylvan to come this way, near side. Passing back and forth, Sylvan. Ball knocked loose, and Richardson going the other way. Sylvan up and in. T. Sylvan, 4 points on the night. And Mandeville will take a timeout as Fontainebleau leads 28-12. 5:46 remaining here in the third. Richardson inbounds to Bubeck. As Mandeville looks to get some offense going. Trailing 28-12 here in the third quarter. Sarah Tullis finds Bubeck. That one tipped up back into Tullis' possession. Bounce pass and Sylvan takes it. Finds Piccone. Piccone up and too much on it, trying to lay it in. Tosses it back in and Bubeck's going the other way. And an errant pass. I'm not sure whether or not that was going to Polisi or DeStanislaw. It split both and went out of bounds, and it'll be a Fontainebleau throw-in. 5 minutes remaining here in the third. Sylvan up to Lange. Sylvan driving, that one knocked loose. Out, Lange for three is off the mark. And Richardson will catch it before going out of bounds. Gets around Oob. Richardson losing the handle, and now Sylvan has it, and that'll be a foul. Sylvan up to Piccone. And Coach Ockman takes a timeout. 4:15 to go here in the third. Fontainebleau leads 28-12. So Piccone to inbounds. Coming out of this timeout, Piccone to Piccone. Lofted up to Sylvan. They pass around looking to set up. Yeah, and they're working inside. An errant pass. Mandeville comes away with it, now losing the handle on it. Here's Tullis coming up with it. Polisi up. And Owen comes down with it as Sylvan's going the other way. Picked off by Bubeck. Great job coming up, read that all the way. Bubeck looking to go coast to coast. But off the mark, trying to lay it in, and Sylvan will bring it up court. And when Sylvan went to put it up, DeStanislaw strong, standing in front of her. And the ball just came loose. So that'll be a throw-in for the Lady Skippers. 3:29 remaining here in the third. Tullis bringing the ball up court. Bounce pass to Bubeck. Driving, dump, sit off. DeStanislaw is off the mark. A battle for it. Fontainebleau wins it as Piccone tosses it to Owen, and now Sylvan will bring it up court. Piccone, and they're going to call a jump ball. That'll be Mandeville ball. Tolos taking her time, bringing it up. Tipped away. Mandeville getting it back, but Baconia all over her. Now Hemawai looking to find an open player, driving, looks to have a lane. Here's Beverly. Jump shot off the mark and tipped out. And Owen, it appears Owen touched it last. Ella Air checks in for the Lady Bulldogs. 3-point attempt from Buback. Now from Tolos. Beverly, good hustle getting that one before it went out of bounds. Hemawai as it rides the line, and that'll be a Lady Bulldog throw-in. Piccone to Piccone. Driving, loses the handle on it. Physical play down there. Hemawai bringing it up court. Oh, and stripped away by Sylvan. Here's Lange. Piccone driving, and they're going to say a foul. Called on a Stanislaw. Sylvan, open jumper. Drains it. Mandeville quickly back the other way. Sylvan with 6 points on the night as Fontainebleau leads 30-12. Here with a little over a minute to play in the third. Here's Lange. They're going to get her with a travel. Under a minute now. Tolos bringing it up court. Cuts inside. Tullis up. Drains it. Her first points of the night. It makes it 30-14 Fontainebleau. Eleven of those 14 are from Megan Buback. And travel called. Delaney Mulkey checks in for the Lady Bulldogs. 19 seconds to go here in the third. Tullis to Buback. And they're going to get to Stanislaw with the travel. Here's Sylvan quickly bringing it up court. Sylvan with 4 seconds on the clock. Driving, lays it up. And a foul called with 2 seconds remaining. And that'll send Sylvan to the line to shoot. Sylvan drains the first one. Clock running and the buzzer sounds at the end of 3. Fontainebleau leads 31-14. So at the top of the fourth, Fontainebleau leads 31-14. Piccone over to Oob, open and picked off. Bubeck going the other way for the Lady Skippers. Driving puts this one up. Tullis with the putback goes. Tullis 4 points on the night as Sylvan brings the ball up. Has a lane wide open, lofts it up, and the putback goes from Piccone. So 33-16, and Sylvan taking it away. Up and in. Easy enough for T. Sylvan. And Mandeville will call a timeout. 7:07 remaining here in the fourth, and Fontainebleau leads 35-16. DeStanislaw throwing it in to Tullis. 7:05 on the clock remaining in this game. That Fontainebleau leads 35-16. Here's DeStanislaw, bounce pass to Beverly. Beverly lofts it up in desperation, and that one goes out of bounds. So a throw in for the Lady Bulldogs. Lange. Piccone puts it up off the mark, and Bubeck comes down with it. Bubeck has a lane ahead of her, only Sylvan to beat. Up, and Sylvan comes down with the rebound. Bubeck, they're getting in Sylvan's way, and that ball knocked loose. Last touched by Sylvan, so Bubeck will throw in for the Lady Skippers. And another throw in as that one went out off Lange. Bubeck, Hemawai, and picked off. Going the other way is Piccone. Piccone to Lange, up and in. And nearly picked off. Fontainebleau does an outstanding job of reading the Mandeville players and where they're going to pass, flocking to the ball and picking it off. Fontainebleau leading 37-16. Three-point attempt to Stanislaw, and Owen comes down with it. Sylvan has Oob open. Oob, three-point attempt. And they're knocked out of bounds by Charlotte Richardson. Oob into Piccone. Piccone has Sylvan open, but drives, comes down with it, up off the glass and in. 39-16, Lady Bulldogs here with 5:27 to go. Driving up and off the mark. Here's the Stanislaw back to Tullis. And Tullis now 6 points on the night. 39-18, Fontainebleau leads. Oh, and an errant pass, and Bubeck up and in. 39-20, Fontainebleau. And that'll be a foul called on Bubeck. And they're going to get Lange for a travel. To Stanislaw with the inbound. Three-point attempt, Richardson. Tullis, to Stanislaw, up and in. Good ball movement there from the Skippers. 39-22, Fontainebleau leading. Sylvan. Up, Piccone. And picked off Bubeck. Up and in. Megan Bubeck. And a timeout on the floor. 3:56 to go here in the game, and Fontainebleau leads 39-24. 3:56 to go here in the game. Fontainebleau leading 39-24. Lange to Piccone. Piccone driving, kicked out. Bubeck comes away with it. Up, tipped away by Sylvan. And that'll lead to a throw in for the Lady Skippers. Deep three from Bubeck, and she drains it. Wow. Lange off the mark on the three attempt. Richardson bringing it up. Tullis dumps it off to Beverly. Beverly off the glass, and Piccone comes down with it. They're gonna call a foul. So Sylvan to throw this one in. Fontainebleau taking their time, holding it back. Guarded by Tullis. Kicks it out. Lange for three. Off the mark, but Sylvan's there for the rebound. And there's DeStanislaw. Richardson looking for an option to throw it into, and Mandeville takes a 30-second timeout. 2:47 to go here in the fourth, and Fontainebleau leads 39-27. Coming out of the timeout, Bubeck inbound to Tullis. Tullis, three-point attempt. Here's Richardson, back to Bubeck. Bubeck driving, puts it up. Off the mark, gets her own rebound, put back, no. And Beverly's gonna be fouled down there by Oob. That'll send Beverly to the line to shoot. First shot, drains it. Beverly, a multi-sport athlete for the Lady Skippers, also a member of Coach Schulenkamp's volleyball team. Mandeville Lady Skippers volleyball team made the semifinals of the state tournament this past season. Sylvan double teamed, and Richardson. Oh, Richardson able to strip it away, but then stepping out of bounds. And an errant pass. Let's see, Sylvan keeps it in. Picked off. Kira Beverly getting in the way of it. Driving, puts it up, and one. As Beverly will head to the line to shoot. Beverly, just a freshman for Coach Wine-Munson. Drains it. 39-31. Sylvan had it knocked a little bit, but Piccone able to get it. Here's Lange up and off the mark. Let's see. Loose ball. Beverly comes away with it. Here's Richardson with Tullis. So a minute 40 to go in this one as Tullis looks to bring it down. DeStanislaw up and in. 39-33. Fontainebleau bringing it up quickly. Here's Sylvan. And a travel called. Fontainebleau. The Kennel Crazies not liking that call. And DeStanislaw inbounds to Tullis. Bubeck up. They want a foul. They say her wrist got hit. But no call. Fontainebleau going the other way. Under a minute to play. And that'll be Mandeville ball. So DeStanislaw to throw this one in. Finds Richardson as the press is on. Richardson regrouping. Three-point attempt is off the mark, and Piccone comes away with it. And Mandeville called with the foul. So a throw-in coming for the Lady Bulldogs. 39-33 with 27 seconds remaining. Up, Sylvan, up and in. 41-33. Bubeck, Richardson open for the three-point attempt. Off the mark. DeStanislaw comes away with it. Still loose. Here's Beverly. Three-point attempt. Tullis is off the mark. And the buzzer will sound. Fontainebleau Lady Bulldogs win this one. But what an effort from the Mandeville Lady Skippers to come from behind to really bring it within range there. Great effort from both teams as expected in the Battle of Mandeville. Let's send our thank yous to those who helped bring you this game, starting with our superintendent, Mr. Trey Foles, our director of broadcasting, Dr. Melody Menard, cameraman, editor, and coordinator of Channel 13, Dave the Rave Williams. So from the Kennel, where the Fontainebleau Lady Bulldogs defeat the Mandeville Lady Skippers 41-33. My name is Grant Yenny. Good night. You are now leaving the Prep Zone.